Hello everyone, in this video I'll show you what you can make from a broken screwdriver. The motor in my screwdriver burned out, and there's no point in replacing it because it costs almost as much as a new screwdriver. Also, the battery doesn't provide high currents, but it'll do for this do-it-yourself project. So, let's start disassembling the screwdriver. Subtitles by Tim. To be continued. We desolder the wires from the motor. We take out the motor with the gearbox, we won't need it. The switch responsible for reverse needs to be removed, we won't need it either. Now we need a voltage step-down board. We solder the wires from the motor to it and secure it in the case. And also solder two pieces of wire to the output of the board. We connect the battery, take a multimeter and set the output voltage of the board to 6 volts. Everything works perfectly. Next, you need to assemble the two parts of the case and measure the diameter of the hole where the socket came out. Cut a circle from the fiberglass laminate using the measurements provided. You need to drill several holes in the fiberglass laminate. Now we need a small air pump, which should be attached to the fiberglass laminate as shown in the video. And you also need a clip from a 20mm polypropylene pipe, which should also be attached to the fiberglass laminate. This is the construction we got. We put it into the cordless screwdriver housing and solder the wires from the board. We attach the second housing part and reassemble everything. That's all for the screwdriver, nothing else is needed. Now when you press the button, air blows out. Next, for the homemade project, you'll need a small plastic bottle. You need to drill 2 holes in the cap. In the central hole, I insert a wide needle from a syringe and glue it in place using super glue and baking soda from the backside of the needle. I insert a tube that I took from a gel pen. We screw the cap onto the bottle and attach it to the drill. We also attach a needle to the outlet of the air pump so that it is centered with the needle from the bottle. Well, the homemade device is finished. Now watch as I pour paint, thinned with solvent, into the bottle. We screw it back on and move on to testing the homemade device. As you can see, it turned out to be a paint sprayer, which you can use to paint various small parts. It paints really well, but it all depends on how you dilute the paint. The air pump consumes very little current, and such a paint sprayer can work for many hours. Painting fences with such a paint sprayer would be funny, but for painting various small things in the garage, this homemade tool will be useful. And by the way, in one of my videos I promised to give away a digital telescope. So the video has already reached 100,000 views and I have chosen the winner among those who participated in that contest. Go to my Telegram channel, all the information is there. If you like this do-it-yourself project, give this video a like, write comments, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit the bell. Thanks for watching. Goodbye everyone.